Okay, good morning folks. Today I'm going to show the step-by-step process on setting up your CCminer software, which would be used for mining Verus coin. And I'll leave some of the descriptions in the comments below, including links to the two pools that I like to use, and then also where to get the software for the CCminer, which is from my Github account. So when you get to Github, if you're looking for if you find my main page, it's there, and I've got three different scripts available. First one I'm going to do is the CCminer for Verus. And then it's pretty simple. It goes through a few things to remind you. You need Termux on your Android device, and then you can download it from one of these two different places. There's different places you can find Termux for sure. But then really all you need to do is where it says download and run this script, just grab a copy of that, and then I am going to go to my cell hasher, which I have it mirrored right now for one of my Joy Orbic Joys. And then on this, as I've mentioned before, a lot of times you'll have to Control Shift V and then press and hold your left mouse button, and then it'll come up with the paste option. So it just pasted the script right there. Hit enter. Alright, while it's doing that, it's going to ask at the end, when install is done, it's going to ask for a couple things. Your wallet, if you want a primary and secondary pool, which those, what's the website for those, and then it'll ask you like what's your worker name and what your how many threads you want to use. And by the way, I believe I am running this as a group on my cell hasher. So I've only got two joys selected today because I've got this installed on pretty much all my phones, so I'm redoing it today just to see if my new GitHub link works. So I'm going to go back to this, and I'll show you a little trick if you're doing multiple phones at the same time. So right now it's on a group, and it's running it's running install on both of these devices. So while I'm waiting for it to finish the install part, I'm going to go and grab my wallet address. So I've kind of have this set up already. So my primary pool is actually a newer pool. It's by a community member from Cell Hasher community, and it's called it's Bob Farm, not plural. But this is basically the stratum that we'll be putting in, and then the other one is Verus Farm, and this is the stratum that you'll be using for that. But I've copied my wallet address. Now let me go back to the install. Alright, good timing. So now it's asking for my wallet address. Again, I'm going to press there, Control Shift V, left button hold, paste, and it should have pasted it on both of them. Worker name. Now here's the little trick. So I'm going to go Joy dash, and then I'm going to stop. I'm going to exit out of that. They're both asking for what my worker name is. I'm going to turn off the Joy, and on one of them I'm going to put Joy 2. I'm going to finish it there, and then I'm going to click on this one, and this is Joy 1, so I'm going to just put a 1. Now I'm going to go back and turn on the group again, because we're basically where we need to be, and everything else is going to be the same. So I'm going to hit enter. Okay, number of threads. They're both going to use 8. Alright, primary pool. So now I'm going to go grab my primary pool address. Back to here. And on phones, this is the pool address that you need right there. I'm going to copy that. Go back to the phone. Control-Shift-V as in Victor. Left hold or left mouse button, press and hold. There it pasted the stratum. Now, do I want a secondary? And it gives some examples of secondaries, like your Viper here. I have Verus Farm as one of the as an example of the primary. So, worst case scenario, you just use the examples to get you up and running on some kind of pool. I'm going to go back and grab the Verus Farm one now. And then back to the phone. Control-Shift-V as in Victor. Left mouse button, press and hold. Alright, ready to mine. So now, let's see if this works. So, the easy way you can do it is just follow the example right above there, which is, oops, a typo. Squiggly line, CCminer, and let's see if this works. Bam. Now let's go back and see if it's working on both of them. So it already connected on one, and it looks like it's connected on both. There we go. That's it.